Good morning, good morning. Hold on, let me start my phone for Instagram. Hold on. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Instagram. I don't know if it go on to Facebook. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see in a minute. Good morning. It is December 30th, 2024. I said, let me jump on here, get on all the platforms, start the countdown, start the goal setting. No, I can't close that. What do y'all do? What do y'all do? Reflections. Whew, it's so much. It's so much. Thankful, you know, me, thankful, thankful, so thankful. I was just doing a live, but it was too many. I don't know what you call them. They was on here talking in between the live, do at for the YouTube, and it's only subscribers that can comment. So if you a subscriber and you want to comment, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. Just be respectful because I will do some blocking. Definitely. Now we are starting almost a whole new year. My time of reflection is like boom, 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 boom. But my goal setting already started for the next 3 months. Already started. What you're going to be doing, Lil? Are you going to be staying a part of certain organizations that you've been already in? Are you going to join more? What are you going to do? This is my talk I've been having with me. And so far, so good. I'm a part of a few nonprofits. I'm a part of um, some up and coming organizations that want to do collaboration um, in consideration for more. Definitely, this will be the third year having a 501c3, June 2025. It's either June or July. So that's the reconsideration of board members from um, um, they're like the ones who oversee me. Okay, you have a board. They are the one who oversee you. The accountability that I, as the board executive, need. That's how boards go. So you have just to do a little reflection, just to do a little reflection. Every board member has responsibilities that you start out with the mission and you talk with them and you ask them, are they wanting this responsibility? And when it's time for reorganization of it, you ask them again. Okay. And you also see if those um, commitments were made. And it's up to you as the executive to make a decision whether you want them to keep going or you want them to take another role or however, or you getting whole new. It's, it is up to you as the executive leader that runs your organization to do these things. That's out the way. Then you have donors. I'm talking on my nonprofit um, platforms, the YouTube, Instagram, and I hope it goes to Facebook. Or can I put it over to Facebook? One or the other. Because you have to really, really sit down and think about the donors that has carried you through one complete year. Donors go like this. You go to organizations, ours is, we have like 13 or 14. Ours is ShopRite, McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts, um, Weston Beef, Trader Joe's, Food Bazaar, um, Staples, mm, elected officials, um, several more, several more. You want to know if you want to carry those in or add more because they only give once a year, right? So that's a lot of reflecting and seeing what you want to do to change things. And it is definitely always up to executive leader, right? So I got some work to do. I already did that. I already sorted that out because I have no time to just sit and think and think and think. I have to do, right? As the executive leader, I know one thing that I definitely positively want to do is trademark Lils for Nonprofit Seniors and Homeless Corp. Um, it is 501c3 already. It has the EIN number attached. I definitely want to trademark Lils for Nonprofit Seniors and Homeless Corp. And the reason I want to do it is because I don't want it changed. I don't want it altered. I don't want it played with. None of that. If you are researching for a nonprofit to help your community, boom, and you put in nonprofit to help our community with food and clothes and boots and shoes, and we pop up, you're going to have all the credentials to go by to research us, to let you know that we are good for your community. That is what I do. That is what I do when I'm looking for some help, when I'm looking for organizations to become a donor. Like National Each One Teach One is over 57 years now of being a nonprofit and servicing um, communities with the vehicle of basketball. I grew up with that, right? I'm a liaison for the organization. Okay. So I know how to research something and how to want to be researched. That is my goal for 2025. The other thing is that when you start reflecting, and like today is the fifth principle for Kwanzaa, Nia, purpose. First thing I thought of, let me get on the YouTube and talk about the purpose of Lils for Nonprofit Seniors and Homeless Corp. The purpose is to serve people's communities that have seniors that need a little extra help. All right. I'm not getting off of the mission. I'm not getting off of the purpose. Also, the homeless that are on the street. Not saying I don't serve homeless that are in shelters, or homeless that are um, living with someone else. Because if you don't have your own home, you are called homeless. I think sheltering does not, it makes you out of that category to me. Remember, I've told you I've been homeless. I've had to actually live with other people for a certain amount of time until I was able to get back in my home where I live, being locked out. It was a miscommunication, but it could have been avoided by me not being irresponsible. But it still happened, and I was homeless. And in a blink of an eye, you can become homeless. You ever heard the saying, you are one paycheck away? It don't even have to be a paycheck. God bless, and God forgive those who have had fires and just automatically became homeless. Something wrong with the building. Everybody got to get out. They have to be sheltered. Homeless. There's so many ways. Okay, so let's put in our 2025 bank that you're going to be more considerate of others who are out there who are homeless. Put it in your mental bank that it could be you and how you want to be treated. Okay? Enough for that. Oh boy, the reflection. Ooh, sometimes, but not always. You can feel so solo in running an organization. You can feel so intimidated by those who you ask to help and don't want to give. You can feel like pointless sometime of your change. Like you think that it's impossible. But let me tell you something. Anything God puts his hand on and touch is possible. Okay? It is possible to change your life. If you're one of those who've been drinking alcohol or abusing yourself with any types of drugs or anything, or just partying too much, or I mean, over abuse of anything, food, anything, anything, step back and look at the reflection today before 2025 get here. How many people say, "Oh, it's just another day"? How can it be another day? Yesterday was yesterday. Today is December 30th. Another day. Tomorrow, December 31st. Another day. How could you look at a whole new year coming into play and say it's just another day? That don't make no sense. Get yourself together and get ready. Goals set for 3 months at a time till your 6th month, or goal set for um, January, February, March, 3 months. Then March, April, May. That's the 6th month. Goal set and keep pushing. We have lost families. Look at our President Jimmy Carter, the oldest president that was living 100 years. Who, when you think of Jimmy Carter, me, I thought of him being a part of Habitat communities. I thought he was the one who started it. Look at there. He is not the one who started. There's a founder who started it, but he pushed it. He pushed it. He kept wanting to be out there and know that all you can do for someone else is all you can do for someone else. I was just listening to a rapper. Oh, I can't remember his name. He was on Instagram yesterday talking about the change he can do if he can do it in Houston. I think he said Houston, to change the homeless. He lived downtown Houston. He obviously got some money because it's expensive. But when he walk out his door, all he see is people laying all over the street. Now you see people laying on the street with children, with children. You see signs and you see making a makeshift home and stuff. You see all of that, a lot more, and it's being flooded in front of businesses in New York in the tri-state area. If that happens, they are legally removed because that policy was just put in play that they will legally move. Oh, I was reading the comments on YouTube. Thank you. I'm sorry that I have this. make the subscribers only be able to comment because it's a distraction. Thank you, thank you. It's a distraction to see some. I don't even know what they be saying. How you take your time to go and get on someone's live to say all kind of craziness. But I'm so sorry. But if you want to comment, be a subscriber. And if you are one of those who are talking out of your head and has nothing to do with nonprofit, which this is, I will block you. That's it. But thank you. Thank you for one of the viewers. Um, Also, the amount of people that are reaching out to me to take an amount of stuff that they have to give to others. Yes, I'm the one you should be contacting, but I need to take a break. And people will call it a vacation. I call it a break because I need to reflect on my mental of what I'm going to do for 2025 with taking so much stuff to put in my personal vehicle. I do not have a vehicle like a van or something. I do not have like someone to lift all of that stuff out for me. I don't have that yet, but it's coming. But thank you so much for the viewers. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Uchila Master. You too. Have a beautiful day. And thank you for those kind words. Um, so I'm also reflecting on how far we've come in the nonprofit world, meaning not only me, because I interact with other nonprofits, um, from Be About It Care, which is Bernadette, a old Black family. She's the most beautiful person, had a beautiful heart. I interact with her, doing her nonprofit, which is feeding homeless. She's been doing it for years, feeding people, clothing them, and doing all she can to keep communities going. Um, Mercedes White and Joe, they have Stop the Bullying nonprofit. They do as much as they can for people all over. They're part of the National Each One Teach One organization too. They're part of GHCC, which is the Greater Harlem of Chambers of Commerce. That I'm a part of it also, right? So you have Synergy Healing, which is my sister Marilyn Johnson, who makes sure that you are able to keep your motivation as a woman, as a spiritual person, your health, your guidance. She is running her organization magnificently. You have um, the National Each One Teach One. I already told you about my mentor, Robert McCullough Sr., who is definitely helping so many children, him and George Ball, my brother-in-law, Alan Dorch, which is Flubby, Robin, Senna. Oh my gosh, you have Pep, you have Hunter, you have Chester, you have Wayne, you have so many in their organization. I'm a liaison, part of that organization. Now, the new affiliates is Operation Warm, and I talked about them. I did the application and I was accepted. And I was like, it was the coldest day that I got that call. And I was coming out of one of our other donors, which is Dunkin' Donuts. And every time I go in there and it be freezing, I go in there for hot chocolate and a croissant. They already know that. They're one of our donors. They give me once a year, whatever I choose, from tons of donuts, baked fresh donuts, whatever it is that I want. So I was coming out of there and it was so bitter cold. And I was trying to take my gloves off to get to the phone. And the lady said, "Hi, are you Lowe's for Nonprofit Seniors and Homeless Corp?" I said, "I sure am." She said, "Well, you just been accepted to receive such amount of codes from Operation Warm. Can you please fill out this?" I was like, "Thank you. It is so cold. I know where a lot of these coats can go." So this is the first year of affiliation with Operation Warm. This all for children, but she did give me some stuff to for some small adults. I appreciate this so much. Previous years, 2 years straight, I was getting from New York Coat Cares. You would do your application, and if you wasn't accepted and some other organization was accepted, they would give my organization name to that other organization to share. And the amount of coats, oh my gosh, my living room was packed at that time too. That was Mott Haven in the Bronx, New York, who shared their coats. They said, "Can your car hold?" This car has been the blessing car. And they would pile up my car. And I gave out so many adult coats. And that was 2 years straight. Now this Operation Warm. So this next donor came from my friend's friend. Um, so it's Mercedes White and Joe. They went to their local candle shop, and at the candle shop, they would, because they're always talking to people. They know so many people, and they are the kindest couple I know. They are always giving, and they adore me, and I adore them. And I've said this on my lives many times. They went into that candle shop, which is called Custom Candles Company Incorporated, Marcy. Marcy runs a beautiful candle shop. That's only one of her candle shops, which is in Bedford, upstate. And Mercedes must have started talking to Marcy about Lil's Four. And Marcy got me on the phone. I mean, Mercedes got me on the phone, and Marcy got on and she said, "Can I have your name and address?" And it went on like that. And next thing you know, 6 big boxes was delivered to my building. Candles of all sizes, candles in boxes, candles in bags. Beautiful, beautiful candles. And a whole box of teddy bears. And then you would have little baggies to give out. I mean, so much. And she said to me, "Marcy, if you're on here, thank you so much. You'll be blessed 100,000 times." And she said to me, "No, no, don't worry. I know. Thank you. Thank you. Recognize me." I said, "What can I do for you?" And she said to recognize her son, which is Honest Hustle. Now follow him. Honest Hustle is on Facebook, Instagram. I think he's on TikTok too. And what he does is go all around giving, just giving. Don't God know how to put people together? So, yes, Honest Hustle. And Custom Candles Co. Incorporated. Operation Warm. Stop the Bullying. National Each One Teach One. Be About It Butter. Synergy Healing. And so much more. Thank y'all so much. Oh, the Eric Bowles tournament. The Eric Bowles summer tournament that my brother Alan Dorch runs. That's my significant other that passed away in 1982. We got it going on. Okay. Thank you for all everyone does. That's what this was about. Just to reflect and just to tell people, keep going, keep going, keep going, giving, accepting, and giving some more. All right. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I love the chats. I love the chats. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, so let me get off of here, and then I have to see how to take down the Instagram to see if I can go over to the Facebook. Have a nice one. I'll be back. I'll be back.